Did Sonny have a heart attack? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life in Chester for General Hospital, December 30th, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first things first, let me know your thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, who we gonna start with? I guess we're gonna get Trina and them out the way. Trina and Kai. So basically, they was just talking. She seemed like to me she was trying to take his mind off of everything. But then by the end of the episode, he still got a phone call from the people for him to come back down there. But yeah, they was flirting, look like it. I said, look, they gonna be together. That's what it looked like, y'all. But not too much happened with them. I was waiting for them to go back to the scene. They finally did, but they were just staring at the picture on the wall, and she was asking him what he see. What he said, it looked like a bunch of scribbles. I said, it do though. Lucas and Christina. So basically they was talking about Wiley. I think she ends up giving him a photo of him and Wiley or whatever. Then they started talking about that. They started talking about Willow, Michael, their marriage, Drew, and everything. And she kept on asking. He mentioned Ava, about Ava ended up helping him, with the whole Willow Drew situation, about how he was going off on them or whatever. And she kept on asking him about Ava, how did she help you and all this other stuff. But they end up saying basically that Charlie's is her fresh start or whatever. And I said, that's an excuse. That is an excuse. Do y'all think, look, I'm skipping ahead already. I was going to ask if y'all think that what people been saying for months now is true, that Christina is going to be the one that's going to be in charge of Sonny's business, especially with him if he actually had a heart attack. I know they said something about Sonny's supposed to ask Jason to take over and he's supposed to decline for Danny's sake, but we'll see. But to finalize everything with Christina and Lucas, she kept asking about Ava and everything. And she was like, he was asking her about it. He was like, I know you don't want to talk about her and all this other stuff. So she kept on asking him and kept on asking him. And she tried to make it seem like she was moving on, that Charlie is her fresh start or whatever. And I said, doggone well, you're not letting this go. That's why when you found out, I said, why they be over here telling too much? He ends up saying that, basically Ava don't have no more money or whatever. She was smiling and stuff. She was smiling. And I was like, yeah, she ain't over it. She definitely not over it. Elizabeth and Lucky. Oh, and Isaiah. Might as well get them out the way as well. Elizabeth and Lucky. So basically, they was at the hospital. She said something about she had a meeting with Portia and Terry, or she thought it was just them. But the hospital rep, I think that's who she is. I don't know her name or not. I don't know her name. But yeah, she ends up having a meeting with them. And I was like, I hope Rick show up. I said, Rick, show up. Because they always over here talking about some doggone, we not saying you did it. We just trying to, question everything. Remember, they did the same thing to Finn. But I say, I wonder if she had already told Rick or did Lucky call him. But yeah, I was like, come on, Rick, come through, because Elizabeth over here, she over here viewing it. She still, even in her conversation with Lucky, she talking like these folks is her friend. I said, any other day, maybe, yeah. But right now, they trying to protect themselves as well as the hospital. But yeah, basically, they end up confirming that Dex passed away due to a heart attack. No, they already said that. He passed away through somebody injected him with the wrong medication or too much of the medication or something like that. But basically, they was questioning her or whatever. And then she finally said, she don't think she should answer no more questions without her lawyer or whatever. They talking about something, you don't need no lawyer. You didn't do nothing wrong, right? I said, that's what they always say. That's what the police be saying as well on these shows and stuff. But Rick came in right on time and Elizabeth still talking. But they end up telling her, basically, if you don't cooperate or whatever, we're going to have to officially suspend you. And I said, they'll just have to suspend me because ain't no way. Rick told her, stay away from that hospital. They end up revealing that it was a third patient as well. They said the name, but I don't think it's nobody we know. Did they ever end up saying, if they got the cameras back or the video from the cameras back yet? Because I know they said that in certain areas they can't see. Lucky and Isaiah, they was basically talking about the same thing about Elizabeth and the fact that he's worried about her. They was talking about how it was uncommon for them patients to die and they was healthy and all this stuff. Then Isaiah ends up telling Lucky, you should just leave town and go back to basically what he said at first or whatever. He was trying to do reverse psychology. Because at first, I was like, why are you trying to get him to leave town? I said, what's really going on? And another thing I just realized, I said they haven't showed Sitwell, if I'm not mistaken, they haven't showed Sitwell since he left, right? Not since he left. Since he was in the church with Sasha. And the last thing with Lucky is that he showed up at Charlie's. He seen the bartender wanted sign, and look like he about to apply, basically. Sonny and Alexis. So basically with Sonny and Alexis, she ends up telling him that Ava ain't got no money. Long story short, she ends up telling him she wants something in return. She wants him to take Charlie's back from Christina. He ends up basically telling her, the same thing that they said, that this is her first start, that she trusts him. But yeah, Alexis was basically saying she doesn't want Christina involved in any of Sonny businesses or whatever. That basically, if the FBI after him, they'll be after her too. I said, well, they about to be after her. If everything that people been saying is correct, I was like, yeah, yeah. Is that why they doing this storyline with Sonny? They having a heart attack or whatever going on with his heart? Cause he don't fail out. He don't fail out. I said, who gonna find him? Who is gonna find him? But yeah, he passed out. He started holding his chest and everything, and then he just laying there. Laura and Ava. So basically, Ava went to Laura asking for her help to get the money back. So why after she done told her that Nicholas reversed it or whatever, and he made it so that Ace is the hair, she can't touch it because it's Ace, and he can only get it when he get older. Why she still was asking for her help? I said, did she tell you there's nothing she can do? And why then? I'm assuming that obviously Laura ends up telling her who's in charge of it and everything. So by the end of the episode, they show Ava going to Alexis' office or what. Did they change offices? I can't remember if they ever showed her office before this year. I can't remember. But yeah, she ends up going to her door, and that's when Alexis slammed the door in her face. But it looked like on tomorrow's episode, whenever they air, because I don't think it's playing tomorrow or Wednesday, but we'll see. And she's back talking to her or whatever. And I said, doggone well, she ain't finna give you no money. I said, can she anyways? If it's Aces, and I think they said they put Alexis in charge of it, can she give her some money? And lastly, we got Valentine, Charlotte, Lulu, Dante. Dante done came in here. Now, when they first showed the promo early this morning or whatever, people was coming and saying they saw Dante right there. I was like, I didn't see Dante. Y'all got some good eyes, I tell you that. But yeah, he done came up in here. I said it looked like Valentine was about to agree to it. But it was too late anyway, because that lady had already fought. Matter of fact, I take that back, because I don't know if I edited that part out or not, because I was about to say that Valentine was right. They did follow Dante, but they didn't follow Dante. They followed Lulu. So Lulu is the one who led them straight to Valentine or whatever. But yeah, Valentine, Charlotte, Lulu, Dante. It was revealed that Valentine knew that Charlotte was there. She said something about he wasn't going to let her come unless he showed up. And I said, look, people are speculating that Valentine is going to be the one to get shot. I said, Charlotte going to have a fit. I read a spoiler. What did it say? I think it said, not Valentine. Charlotte ends up making her choice or whatever. Because Dante, when he came in, he was like, we here to get you. I said, don't say we. I said, don't say we. I said, look like Lulu was finally making progress or whatever. But he was like, if you want to, it's your choice or something like that. And she was looking. Then next thing you know, Valentine turned around and said, you set me up. He was mad. I said, he played that part real good. But before Dante came in there messing up stuff, Lulu and Valentine was going back and forth about who Charlotte would be safer with or whatever. And at the first part of their conversation, I was like, seemed like he finna give in. But then he gonna sit up here and say, because she said something about Charlotte would be safer in Port Charles with her. He's like, then he brings up her getting shot by Anna. I said, snitch. I want to see how Lulu's gonna react when she get back to town and see Anna. But she ends up still saying the same thing. She'll be safe or whatever. Whoever after you, basically, you in danger, all this stuff. And by the time he looked like he was about to give in, that's when he looked over and seen Dante over there. And he's like, you set me up or whatever. And he jumped up. And then they showed somebody with the doggone weapon. Showed somebody with a weapon and pointed into the window. Then on the preview for whatever episode this week, they actually take the shot. Now, I don't know who's going to get hit, but we'll see. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day and be safe.